Hello. Hi, how are you, beautiful beings? My name is Zari Cinta, aka Chrysanthemum, the fairy, and I am so happy to be joining you today, and thank you for tuning in to this video. I know you're probably thinking and saying to yourself, why does she have these photos, these random photos for me to look at? But I promise, if you stay, I can explain what's going on here and why this is a grounding technique to refocus your emotions by using your senses. So the last video we did, we focused on what we could see in front of us, 5 things that we could see. And that was really fun. But this time we are focusing on things we can feel. And I thought getting out I thought about my family photos that were taken during my family vacation trip. I'm so sorry. My little fairy is making a lot of noise in the background, so excuse her. I'm making a video. You have to be very quiet.
You give me my unicorn? It's in the car.
Sweetie, this is an ASMR video. I have to be very quiet to make it. Can you go back? I'll come get you in a few minutes.
Look at me, my unicorn. My unicorn
after
is
the
in
video.
The
After the video is finished. So sorry about that. However, anyway, I had these pictures taken on my trip to Hawaii in 2024 to celebrate my birthday. It was done by a professional photographer. Her name is Jenny, and she is absolutely amazing. She's probably one of the best photographers because, as you can see, my photos came out amazing. So I am in particular very happy about these photos and how they turned out. So let's get into it. What I'll be doing is I'll be basically using my photos as a tarot card deck or an oracle deck, and I'm going to shuffle these photos as though they were cards, because if you look at them, I think they're like 6x4. I think that's what they call 6x5, something like that. They are the size of an oracle deck, or what some may call a tarot deck. And all I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna pick about 4 different cards, 4 different pictures, and I'm going to turn them around after I pick them. If you are not familiar with what an empath is, you may want to check out the video that I did on highly sensitive people and why highly sensitive people are empaths. It's a really good video. Anyway, when you are an empath, you can sometimes feel things, even if you look at a picture. So if you have the experience that I had, like in these pictures when I went to Hawaii with my daughter. She was 3 at the time, by the way. I took her to Hawaii at that age. Such an amazing memory. But if you had that experience and you look back on a picture, you could probably feel or remember what it felt like to feel the flowers on the lei crown. Like in this picture that you're looking at now, I don't know why, but I can actually feel the petals on that flower. Like I remember how it felt and how it looked, what color it was and everything. I also remember how my dress felt and how silky it was. So, and it's something that it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a name for it. But it is a type of sense or a type of trait, I think it's called. Maybe a trait or a personality of the empath where they are able to, even though the thing that they feel is not physically here, but if they see it on a picture or if they imagine it in their mind, they can feel it as though it's here. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining that well. But that's what I'll be doing today. And I think it's a awesome exercise to do right now to help you do some grounding work or some grounding exercise to help you refocus your emotions and help you ultimately heal. So let's do this. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on shuffling these pictures, just like I would do if I were shuffling an oracle deck or tarot card. Look at me, I can't talk. Tarot cards. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Remember, we're looking for 4 things we can feel from each picture. Right now, in the comments, I want you to tell me what is significant to you right now in the present that you can feel. What are some things, 4 things you can feel as I'm shuffling this? This exercise is great for refocusing your emotions and healing. It really is, because it gets your mind off of negativity or thoughts that may not be benefiting you at the moment. Or negative thinking. It gets your mind out of that because you're focusing on something else and staying grounded and being present in the moment. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, sorry, 4. I like the sound of pictures. I don't know about you, but just to flip them feels so great. So, closer. There it is. This is actually one of my favorite pictures because when she took the photos, this particular photo, we were on the beach, and I can't think of the name of the beach right now. I'm sorry, but it's a rather quiet beach. There's people on the beach, but it's rather quiet. It's not as crowded like Waikiki Beach is. Waikiki Beach is way too quiet. I mean, it's way too crowded. But this beach is not like that. I forgot the name of it. That might be a good thing that I forgot the name, because I don't want it to get crowded. You know what they say, if you tell other visitors about a spot that's quiet, everybody will show up. Anyhow, we were dipping our feet in the water when this was taken, and I was trying to get my daughter's feet to be, I was dipping my daughter's feet in the water at that moment, and she snapped the photo. And I'm gonna tell you, the water was so soft. Hawaii has some of the most softest water right now. I can feel it, like almost like I'm running my hand through it now. Like it feels like silk. Hawaii's water does. It's so soft. For me it was. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know how other visitors feel about the water, but it's very soft to me. I washed my hair in it, and it made my hair soft too. And I can feel it. It felt like silk. That's what the water felt like. And the waves were just so soft as well. And it's almost like I can hear them. You know what I mean? So that's what I can feel when I look at this picture. That's what I can feel. And it's a beautiful picture. This is another one. This is another favorite of mine because of the footprints. When I look at this, I instantly can notice and feel the sand and how soft it was. Again, you know how sand feels when it's wet. It's mushy and grainy, and it sticks to the bottom of your feet. I can feel that from this photo, and I love it because we were able to capture those footprints. But that's what I think about and feel from my imagination when I look at this photo. Just absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, I think we ended up getting this photo again. Interesting. I didn't know I had done a double copy of it. I guess I could say I can feel our skin. Our skin was rather oily, but not oily in a bad way. I can feel the sunscreen on our we were in the sun and we were protecting our skin from getting sunburn, because in Hawaii you can tend to get that if you don't wear enough sunscreen. So I can feel that as well when I look at this photo again and see what the last photo was. Hopefully it's a different one. Oh, nice. I love this one too. Look at this. This is, I'm in my bikini. I'm sorry if I'm not focusing the photos right. I probably should have uploaded them before I showed them. Here it is though. It's, ooh, let me see. There we go. This is me in a bikini on the beach. My daughter was playing around while we were taking these photos, so the photographer decided to get one of me by myself, and it turned out so good. As you can see, I love the way my body is positioned in this photo and how I look. I feel like I have my game face on and I just look fabulous. But if I had to think of what I could feel, it would be my bikini. This bikini felt rather tight fitting, but it wasn't too tight. It felt perfectly against my body. I had lost a lot of weight. When my daughter was born, I think I was around 200 some pounds, and I lost a lot of weight before I went to Hawaii for a vacation for this particular trip that we went on a couple months before that. And I was so happy because I had such a hard time before losing weight after my daughter was born in 2021. So I started exercising in 2023 and toward the end of 2023. And so by the time I got to September for my birthday for this trip, I was feeling myself because I had lost weight and I looked great in a bikini. It was so beautiful, as you can see. I look lovely. There we go. Now we're focusing it correctly. I look so good. But yeah, that's what I could feel, that bikini. And the bikini also, I won't say it was like a patent leather, but it kind of like felt like the material of this bikini is kind of like satin or silk in a sense, but a fake form of it. Like it's not a real silk or anything like that, but it kind of feels like that. It's very light, free flowing, like a bikini suit, two-piece. But yeah, those are 4 things I could feel just by viewing these photos. I hope my little fairy didn't make too much noise in the background. If she did, I apologize. But I know my true fans won't care, because you all don't care about that stuff anyway, because you're a true fan, you're a true subscriber of my channel, and I love every single last one of you. I hope viewing these photos and sharing my memories with you all helped you refocus your emotions for better grounding. I hope it did, and if you are interested, I would love for you to view the next video in this series of videos where we focus just on grounding and healing and some fairy things. Also, I want you to remember that prayers should be whispered. I love you so much. I hope your day is extra special.